The Advocates Pro Tour is an organization that's going to help young African Americans and minorities have a career in golf, whether you're working for a golf manufacturer, a country club, or the PGA.
We have 50 guys playing out here. The reality is that not all 50 will make it to the PGA Tour. So we're going to provide opportunities for these young men to actually get a job in golf. The values of golf are so great. So we see this as a way to really uplift our community.
Bentley's goal is a 10-tournament tour, and most importantly, a minority player development program on the national level.
We have a proposal on the table to the PGA Tour that they're considering right now to develop this player development model so we can develop the next generation of players.
This Advocates Tour is the start of something really important as far as furthering, minority golf and getting black players on tour.
When I look into this crystal ball, I see America out on the golf course. And I think that's really our goal, is to make this game we love look like America.
Byron Scott grew up not too far from here, obviously in Inglewood. He was the McDonald's High School All-American out of Morningside High School, 1979. After 3 years at Arizona State, he was a first-round draft pick of the San Diego Clippers. But before that season started, his first NBA season, he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. And then during his career, 6 times, he went to the NBA Finals, winning 3 championships. And then as a coach, he led 2 more teams, the New Jersey Nets, now Brooklyn Nets, to the NBA Finals as well. One of the more accomplished NBA player coaches we've ever seen. Please welcome Mr. Byron Scott. How's your golf game? And what was it about golf that appeals to you now, especially being a former professional basketball player looking at an easy sport on TV? Yeah. Not so easy, huh?
No, it ain't. You know.
I do know. I do know.
Well, my game is probably better than yours, Mike, because you suffered being in New York all year long.
That's only because I've been away for 2 years.
Yeah, and I had the pleasure of being here in Los Angeles. So,
bet. We'll find out today.
Yeah, my golf game is okay. It's, I'm about probably 7-8 handicap right now. I got it down to about a 3 when I wasn't working. So every time I take a job, it goes back up. But the thing about golf that got me so into it is that you can't blame nobody but yourself. Ken and Joe Roseanne, who's a real good friend of mine, came to me about 6-7 years ago and wanted me to get involved with the Advocates, and I thought it was unbelievable what they were doing. And then to have First Tee and then Leroy out there, join in, I thought was fantastic. So, something I've been a part of for a while, something I truly believe in and will continue to do. And I just appreciate the support from you guys, all these years. I really do. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
He was the Final Four MVP, the NBA Finals MVP, 14-time NBA All-Star, 10 times named to the All-NBA First Team. Of course, his number 44 retired by the Lakers, and maybe the greatest accolade any player could have, he's the logo of the NBA. Please welcome Mr. Jerry West. Put into words for us how we can understand how it is that you find motivation in losing to drive success.
Michael, probably the most challenging things in my life when I was at the height of my career, not to walk away from it. I was devastated because it was not always about me. It was really about our fans. I felt we had cheated our fans, we teased them, we got them close, and we couldn't get over the hump. The greatest test of character in the world is golf.
He is a legend, Hall of Famer. This dude was a huge star. He's one of only 7 players in the history of the NFL to rush for more than 13,000 yards in a career. 6-time Pro Bowler. Please welcome Eric Dickerson.
When you were younger, what was your #1 goal?
Well, I always wanted to be the best. Work hard at what you do. Make it a priority. But first of all, make school the #1 priority. Because I'm gonna tell you something. That education will go a lot longer. Your body's gonna break down. But this year, it'll be the last thing to go.
Kevin Hall can't hear his iron hit the golf ball.
Life steps on you sometime, but life gives you strawberries.
He lost his hearing at 2.5. An avid golfer since the age of 9, he's never let his inability to hear get in the way of his golf game.
A lot of things in golf. You have to overcome the fear, overcome the obstacles. Same thing in life.
The first deaf player on the PGA Tour, Hall is this year's recipient of the Charlie Sifford Memorial Exemption, an award given to one outstanding minority golfer to play in the Genesis Open. Sifford was the first African American to play on the PGA Tour and won the tournament in 1969.
It's an honor. Awesome. A lot of history on this course. Tiger and so many other golfers.
Tiger Woods and Hall met back in 1999.
He told me, he gave me a little tip how to drive the ball further. And after I hit that ball, he said, wow. He said, I'll see you on tour someday. I'm here. I want to take this opportunity to thank my sponsors for this week. Buffalo Wild Wings, StopPainting.com, and my church, Lincoln Heights Missionary Baptist Church. I thank all those people for their support, and the Advocate Professional Golf Association. They gave me a place to play last year, and I won 2 tournaments, and because of that, gave me the exposure that I need to get this exemption. So thank you guys.